What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Kash and we back with another video, you feel me? Today we're gonna be reacting to the exact 3 mistakes that ruined a $20 million airport heist. So that sounds like something y'all wanna watch. Make sure I stay tuned for today's video. Don't skip nothing, bro. Yeah. You right there. Don't skip nothing, bro. Don't skip. Watch the whole thing, man. Let's get it. Roll to 10K. Make sure you drop and subscribe, you feel me?
It took precisely 1 year, but I can finally tell you exactly how they pulled
I'm
the
from
baffling
Canada, so I
$22
remember this shit,
million
bro. This is
Toronto
crazy.
Airport gold heist. Who is accused of pulling it off? And the three stupid mistakes that ruined what looked like a flawless score.
It would have been
Mob
lit.
Reporter here with new details and exclusive revelations on the biggest ever gold heist in Canada. A job that ranks 6th on the list of all-time biggest gold robberies, and one that was a daring big-ticket score of a lifetime that seemed destined to be another unsolved mystery. And it might well have stayed that way if it weren't for these seemingly small but significant slips.
That's all it takes, a small thing, bro.
Leading to a wave of arrests in Canada for the stolen gold, and more in the United States for a related plot: international gun running.
Damn, nigga got licks in the pizza boxes, bro.
Let me tell you about it. First, the heist. Let's break it down. 6,600 variously sized bars of almost pure gold, along with $2 million in US cash. It was all inside a single shipping container aboard an Air Canada flight from Zurich, Switzerland that touched down at 3:56 p.m. on April 17, 2023. It was unloaded from the plane on the tarmac and driven on an armored truck through an underground tunnel that goes beneath the runways.
I didn't even know they had that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
The gold bullion weighed slightly more than 400 kilograms. For those that don't do metric, that's 14,116 ounces of gold, or more than 882 pounds of it. A year ago, it was worth more than 20 million Canadian dollars. Today, it's worth more than 35 million. Gold has been on a run. The gold was sent by a refinery in Switzerland and was heading to one of Canada's major banks. It never made it there. At 6:32 p.m., a man who looked like he knew what he was doing arrived at the airport cargo facility and reversed
the Blue Jays
plane
hat. I'm
like
telling y'all from Canada, all the criminals be wearing Blue Jays hats on folks. And if they got the Blue Jays hat with the fur, like the winterized hats with the flaps on it, them niggas have done time in the pen 100%, bro. Or they're fresh off the boat. In fact, if you have the winterized baseball caps, you do some sort of crime or you're just fresh off the boat. One of the two, bro, no cap.
One truck into one of the many loading bays. He was wearing a hat, glasses, medical mask.
That Blue Jays hat gave it away, bro.
But he had a safety vest on, so no one seemed to give him much notice. Inside, he talked to Air Canada staff and handed over an Air Waybill, which was a real Air Canada shipping sheet previously printed from within the Air Canada warehouse. But even though the waybill actually says it's for 1,200 kilos of seafood from Scotland, and in fact had already been released the day before, someone in the warehouse delivered the large shipping crate of gold from Switzerland on a forklift and placed it inside the white truck. We see that going on here, the cargo handler and the driver with a $24 million box. The driver then just drove away with it. Brink's security didn't arrive until 9:30 p.m. When the container couldn't be found, Air Canada began an internal investigation, police said, and police weren't called until 2:43 a.m. That gave the bandits an 8-hour head start. That's how they pulled the heist off. Smooth, quick, simple. No guns, no violence, no noise. Here's the truck trundling off. It looked like they got away clean. Now here's something new I can tell you. The gold didn't go much further. Not at that time. The gold was whisked into a local jewelry store, where most of it was melted in a makeshift forge in the store's basement. That's what the lead investigator told me. Molten gold was poured into casts to turn bars into long strips, and this machine twisted and turned gold into crude bracelets. They look like cheap bangles, but when they're made of pure gold, they're worth quite a lot. Just 6 that were recovered are worth about $90,000.
So, yo, I'm from Toronto. Y'all couldn't get me in on this. I wouldn't have messed up, bro. Like, what? Yo, 6 for 90 bands, bro. Oh, my days.
So for the bandits, it's so far so good.
I'm assuming that's USD,
but
bro.
here's where the bandits made their first mistake.
That's like over
While
100.
the driver did a great job of hiding his face, he made one slip. You see it here. Look closely.
The glove, bro.
He took his glove off his left hand to hold some paperwork, leaving a wayward fingerprint behind. The lead investigator confirmed to me that a fingerprint analysis was their first break that led to identifying the driver, as I reveal in my reporting in the National Post. Police identified him as Durante King.
Of course, it's the black dude, bro. Of course. Why? Like, come on, bro. There's every other race. The Indian dudes. There's the Arab dude. It's the black guy that gives up the first clue. Come on, bro. You couldn't do better for us. Come on, man. From Brampton. Of course he's from y'all Brampton niggas need to be stopped, bro.
25 years old, of Brampton, Ontario. When they went to arrest King McLean, though, they got his truck. Still, the driver was a ghost. Until he made a second big stupid mistake.
Oh my god, so not only did he make the first, the black dude making the second too, man. Oh my days.
360 miles south of the airport, across the Canada-US border in Pennsylvania, a state trooper pulled over the driver of a Nissan Sentra on September 2nd, 2023. The trooper said he spotted the car swerving out of its lane and its windshields were tinted too dark. Troopers say the driver ran away when they stopped him, but he didn't get far. It was Durante King McLean. A police database flagged him as being wanted by police in Canada. When state troopers opened the trunk of the Nissan, they didn't find stolen gold, but they did find 65 handguns. The firearms were being
Niggas can't stay in the lane. You have 65 handgun in your vehicle and you can't stay in the lane, and I'd be riding fish boats, to be honest. Bro.
smuggled into Canada, according to an indictment filed in U.S. court. 2 of the guns were modified to be fully automatic. 11 had been stolen, and 1 had an obliterated serial number.
11 switches, bro. 11 switches. He's going to prison.
The U.S. federal ATF took over the gun-running case.
Bro, like,
they searched the driver's phone and allegedly found messages on Threema, an encrypted messaging app, and through Instagram between King McLean and Parsath Paramalingam, a 35-year-old Brampton man. Messages from shortly after the gold heist discussed King McLean illegally crossing the border to get guns to smuggle back to Canada, the indictment claims. Paramalingam told King McLean he is going to leave Portugal to get cash for him, and the next day he sent King McLean a photograph of large stacks of Canadian currency wrapped with rubber bands, the indictment says. That description matches cash Canadian police seized in the case. These stacks, $430,000 in Canadian currency. Investigators on both sides of the border kept unraveling both a gold and a gun plot. The U.S. indictment was unsealed on April 16th. The next morning, on the 1-year anniversary of the gold heist, officials gathered about 4 miles from the scene of the crime to make a surprise announcement. 5 men accused in the heist were arrested in Canada and had already been released from custody pending trial. 4 more.
That's another thing about Canada, bro. How do you steal $20 million worth of gold and you get released on bail? How, bro? How? Like I said, look at all these dudes. None of them are black, but the one black dude is the one fucking up. This is ridiculous. We gotta do better, bro. Gotta do better. At least if you're gonna do crime, be the smart one. This guy's the mule running it for the... This makes no sense, and this is gonna upset me. Let me watch the video before I get that, bro.
Are wanted in Canada, although one...
The only black guy, bro. The only black guy. There's stuff like this bothers me, man. He couldn't just do his job properly. Everybody else did their job except for this guy. Come on, bro. You're making us look goofy. Bro. Like, use your head. If you didn't go on the streets, be smart, bro. Like, come on, bro.
The alleged driver is in custody in Pennsylvania. 4 people were indicted in the U.S. in the gun case, including King McLean and Paramalingam, who was pinched in Canada and may face extradition to the U.S. One guy, Archit Growler, 36, of Brampton, is considered a fugitive in Canada and the United States, wanted in both cases. Now this next part is key to how they pulled off the heist. Among those accused in Canada are 2 men who were Air Canada employees at the time. Get this, one of them, Kashfrmyt Panesar, was a manager in the cargo warehouse who even gave police investigators their tour of the crime scene at the facility shortly after the heist. How's that for an inside man?
That's crazy.
A few months later, he resigned from Air Canada, but when police went to speak with him, he had already disappeared. He's still a fugitive, at least at the time I made this video. How many people were involved in the heist? We get a clue to that here. In their raids, police found these two versions of a debt list. Investigators believe they outline who received a portion of the profits from the job. And although police blurred the names before I got them, there appears to be 18 names on each list, and the names are the same on both. Police are trying to identify them all. Now here is the third big mistake. After the heist, one of the accused Air Canada cargo employees, Paul Sidhu, posted photos of his lavish lifestyle on his Instagram and Facebook pages.
Wow, what a gorgeous pool, infinity pool on the 3rd floor at the St. Paul.
Damn, he living though.
This wine cellar at the St. Regis bar. Insane, I've never seen anything like this.
His posts document a jet-setter's life of international travel, first-class plane tickets, fancy watches, and feasting and drinking in hedonistic bliss. He
hit that plane, he was
just
out of
weeks
there.
After the heist, and another there in December. One last trip to close off a wonderful year, he said, leaving from Pearson Airport to Dubai. Dubai, by the way, is one of the world's top dirty gold trading hubs. It's impossible to believe that police wouldn't be looking carefully at a guy on a warehouseman's wage, living it up like a millionaire playboy, while $22 million in gold and cash is missing. Maybe it will all be explained away, perhaps in court. After all, charges are only allegations. Please give this video a like and leave a comment to juice the algorithm. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel.
Damn, bro. That's crazy. $20 million ruined by the black guy, bro. He gave it up. Like, why? Like, why did you take off your gloves? Like, isn't that why you have gloves? Like, why would you take it off? I would not take off no gloves. I'd not pull off my mask. I'm not doing nothing. I don't even do that, first of all. But if I were, I'd actually think, like, come on, bro. $20 million, that's crazy. Those guys, they came up for real, bro. This is a wild one. Like I said, moral of the story is just don't be in the streets, man. Don't be doing street shit. It is not worth it, man. That materialistic stuff you guys are searching for, that Gucci bag, that Goyard bag, that vacation, it isn't worth life in jail. Even 20 years or 10 years in jail. Just grind, bro. Go do something you love, find the skill, and make it a profit, man. That's all I can really tell you guys. I always want to appreciate see you guys at the end of the videos, because I don't want to seem like I'm reacting to this stuff to glorify it. I'm bringing in awareness, actually. So that's all I want to say. Don't be doing this street shit, bro. Like, I be laughing at some of the stuff going on, but this shit's actually not funny. It's actually goofy as hell. Like, there's so many things you can do on this planet to make money, and you're gonna be choosing to do stuff like this, man. Makes no sense to me, but hey, to each your own. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, you feel me? We're gonna be on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Subscribe. Don't lack. You're about to click off and not subscribe. Go right now and subscribe. I count to 3. Do you subscribe? Man, if you didn't subscribe, you fake. I'm testing you guys. I'm gonna make sure you guys are honest, man. I'm gonna catch y'all next video. We out.